And this is for the ones keep talking about get off Section 8. I have some reasons of why to stay on Section 8. Because one, ain't nobody asked us to go have these kids, and there ain't nobody asked us to tell us that life was going to be hard back then. That it's easier now. So as a mother, I raised all my kids, and I raised them well. And they all are grown. And I'll be damned why it's time for me to live my life. I'm going to give my Section 8.
Why?
Did she contradict herself? Saying, no one asked you to have these kids, but then on the opposite end saying, I didn't realize life was going to be this hard.
That's right, put in work.
Well, guys, the video writes itself. I'm done. Well, if you guys haven't heard, Section 8 is on the brink of elimination.
Wait, what?
On a funding basis, and the program as we know it is completely changing, and a lot of people aren't happy about it. Listen, you may not like this video if you're on Section 8. You may not like this, but this is my opinion, and this is where the program is going. And unfortunately, if you're on Section 8, things are going to start changing in a major way for you. We're gonna jump into it. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, I have a newsletter. It is completely free. How can you beat that? You can't beat it. Also, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I'm your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years. That information is in the pinned comment and the description, guys. Let's jump straight into it, guys. Listen, the entitlement during these down times and the way things are changing in our economy is at an all-time high. It's at an all-time high. Everybody thinks they deserve everything. Instead of pivoting and changing with the times, people are holding on to these programs. People are holding on to things that are disappearing and saying, we're not letting it go. We're gonna go down with the ship. Oh, listen. Again, you know on this channel, what do we say? Make sure you take care of you and yours first, guys. You and yours first. And I can tell you right now, holding on to a program, hoping that they're going to revert and change course and go in a direction that will help you, it ain't going to work.
So why I got to give up my Section 8? Because I did all the right things. In the damn Section 8, ain't no more zero rent. Ain't no $5 rent. These people don't went up like market rent. So you think I'm gonna give up my Section 8 because y'all say I've been on it a long time? As long as I got life, I'ma stay on my Section 8. Yeah, me, I'ma stay on my Section 8. So y'all get off that by you too old to be on Section 8. No, you too old to be talking about Section 8. Well, you build some apartments and some houses and say I could live there. Then I'll give my Section 8. Until then, leave me and my Section 8 alone.
You want me to build a place so that you can live there for free? Or for $20 or $50 or $100, whatever it may be, you out of your mind. She's right. She can stay over there. She can stay right over there. Don't come to my places. No way. Listen, it's no big secret, guys. You guys know that I am not a supporter of Section 8 investment and Section 8 living. I'm not. Section 8 is only temporary.
I don't get it.
Let's say that again. Section 8 should be only temporary. Here, listen, guys. I understand a lot of Orlando. Yes, I was on Section 8. Yes, I grew up on Section 8. Yeah, it was temporary, but regardless, I've benefited from that program. I totally understand where you're coming from, and I truly believe that a person should use Section 8 and those government programs to get back on your feet. Fact. Once you get back on your feet, you get off of the program. You see how that works? You use it temporarily so that individuals behind you can use it. But then we have videos like this that I just showed you. We call these individuals lifers. And we all know these type of individuals. We know these are the type of individuals that we all know that somewhere in your circle who have been on Section 8 for years, tens of years, 20 years or more. And they are not going to let it go no matter what. Well, I know what you're thinking. Okay, Orlando, well,
what does this have to do with what you're saying, which is Section 8 is going to get eliminated?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, guys. We can see right here, the new administration is basically going to gut Section 8. We've been hearing these stories, and on my Patreon, I did an actual exclusive video on this explaining to individuals that you need to believe this man. You need to believe, if he's saying he's going to gut it and we see all indications that it's going to be gutted, I don't know why people were saying, oh, Orlando, it's never going to happen. He will never do it. Now, what do we see with the budget plan? It says here, Trump budget will slash rental aid by 40% and let states fill the gap if they want. Do you really trust Illinois to fill up the gaps of Section 8? Do you really expect Philadelphia or any of these other states, Florida? Do you expect Texas, they're going to fill in the gap? They're not. They don't even have the budget themselves. Okay, so it says here, it says his administration's latest budget plan would dramatically shrink the federal aid that helps keep millions of people housed. In its request for the Department of Housing and Urban Development, which is HUD, the White House called the current system of the federal assistance dysfunctional and proposed essentially ending Section 8 and other housing voucher programs. And then it goes on to say here too, that another part of Trump's budget calls for shrinking HUD funding for homelessness by 12% and putting a 2-year cap on people's eligibility for aid. You see what I'm talking about? It's shrinking in funding. And then there's also a cap of a two-year maximum of being on the program, unless you can show that you have some type of disability or something like that. Now, a lot of people will say, Orlando, do you agree with that? Yes, I do. I think there should have been a cap on it to begin with. Let's make that clear. I believe there should have been a cap on Section 8 to begin with. It's a program that's supposed to be used temporarily. Yes, and I know I can hear someone in the back right now saying, Orlando, that's, listen, people should be able to stay on it for however long they need to get on their feet. I disagree. Because what do we know that people will do? What do we know the one thing that people will do? If it's the easier way to do things, if something is given away for free, will humans take it? The answer to that is yes.
Yes!
If you allow people to do it, they will do it. This is the reason why a 2-year cap, I am in agreement with this. You should use this program to get yourself out of a hole. You should use this program to get you and your family in a better position. You should be using this program to get a better job, to put yourself in a better position. But let me guess, a lot of you guys are like, Orlando, maybe you're being a little bit too hard on individuals. Are people really staying on Section 8 as lifers? Are people really staying on Section 8 for long periods of time and making wait times to get the help that you need longer? Oh, look. I understand this may be your first time. Let's go ahead and listen to what some people are saying about people staying on Section 8 forever.
To piggyback off the Section 8 voucher video. Also, getting a voucher is very difficult because the bitches on it never get off of it. They have a lot of programs implemented in place on Section 8 for you to buy houses, escrow accounts, etc. But because we have the feast of the family, you have so many people that are so used to traumatic situations that they never want to improve their life. They watch the mother be on Section 8, the father, the uncles, the aunts, the whole family, and they have no goal beyond Section 8. And that's why the vouchers aren't freeing up, really. I know people who won't work extra hours because their rent's going to go up. Like, that's wild to me.
And you guys saw that in the first video I showed you. That lady said, you think that I'm going to give my Section 8 up after I've taken care of my kids and I've done all this other stuff for my kids and they're grown now? You think that I'm going to pay regular rent? That's what she said. This is an example of what this lady was just saying. This lady has been holding up a voucher, refusing, based on the video, refusing to work, refusing to move forward. And she's saying, I'm not giving it up. I will die on Section 8.
Boy, you crazy.
So when someone comes to me and says, Orlando, I don't believe that there should be a 2-year limit. I don't believe there should be a limit at all. So are you saying that individuals should be on it for life? You're saying individuals should not work towards gainful employment? Are you saying individuals should always choose entry-level jobs? As a 40-plus-year-old adult, 50-plus-year-old adult, you're telling me these individuals need to be at entry-level jobs and only work entry-level jobs for their entire life so their rent won't go up? Make it make sense to me, guys. Let me just give some advice here. Being on Section 8, it doesn't help you. It hinders you.
Huh?
Did you hear what I just said? It does not help you. It hinders you. Especially when you've been on it for as long as some of these people have been on it. 10, 15, 20 plus years. You think that's helping you. You're staying in a position of non-growth, regressing actually, an income level that is low, that you can't do anything above being eligible for the program. You can't buy a house. You barely can buy a car. All of these things, you are one bump away from disaster.
You need to get it together.
Let's just go ahead and look at the real numbers. I'm going to show you here the income levels that you have to make to be on Section 8. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now, this is Illinois. Obviously, every state is going to be different, but let's just take a look at this. A 4-person household, $57,350. A 5-person household, $61,950. A 6-person household, $66,550. That's what you strive to make? Is that what we're striving to make? Are we striving to make, at a household of 4 people, $57,000?
Garbage.
You're holding yourself back if you're purposely trying to only make this small amount of money and not progressing yourself mentally, not progressing yourself physically, not progressing yourself financially. All of these things, you're holding yourself back so that you get a voucher that says you only have to pay $300 of $1,000 market rent.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
Y'all know what nobody can do? Like, nobody can make me feel bad or ashamed about my public housing. Like, because one thing about it, it's like, if everybody could be on Section 8, everybody would be on it with no problem. It wouldn't be no problem if everybody could get approved for it. But because only certain people get approved for it, now y'all just acting like, but one thing about it, you will never make me feel bad because I don't give no fucks. I'm still in the motherfucking house. I'm still in the motherfucking house. You feel me? So it's just like,
well, I don't think that everybody can get on Section 8 that they would. Again, this is income based. So when you're saying that everybody wishes they could get on Section 8, are you saying that everybody wishes they could make $57,000 with a family of 4? I'm just saying. I don't wish that on anyone.
It's trash.
I know someone's going to say some exception to the rule. Someone's disabled. Someone's super elderly. Listen, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about abled bodies. That's who we're talking about. Abled bodies. These young people, these individuals, this lady literally has on, at the beginning of the video, she has a working vest on. She is literally working on her lunch break, telling you she's going to stay in Section 8 forever and make a low income on purpose to stay on it for life. Those are the people I'm talking about. I don't wish that on anyone. I'm just saying, again, I'm not telling individuals that they should be ashamed of being on Section 8. You shouldn't. When I was growing up, I was on Section 8 myself. That's not a thing to be ashamed of, but it is shameful, in my opinion, to be on Section 8 for 20 years. It is shameful to be on Section 8 for 10, 5, and you're literally saying, I want to be on here forever. And listen, I want to add in here to my investors. Listen, a lot of you guys called me. A lot of you guys called me on consultations. You guys are really huge on these Section 8 investing. A lot of these gurus told you guys this was the easiest way to get into real estate investing and that you were gonna make a killing. And now these individuals are saying, Orlando, I don't know what to do. Like, are you telling me now that I won't be able to have as many individuals in the program? I'm saying yes. Remember when I told you guys, and you guys know who you are, when I said, I'm telling you, you need to move over into regular market rent investing. I said that. I let you guys know, I said this program by itself, without any of the other stuff that's kind of going on right now with the administration and the changes, it's just not a viable way. And I know people will argue me up and down about that, but a lot of you guys have been sold hood homes as the new way to treat real estate like crypto. You buy these hood homes for $50,000, you believe it's gonna be gentrified, and then next thing you know, you're gonna sell the home for $500,000. A lot of these investors will now put these homes up on the market for sale because they are not gonna be these expensive homes now. Now they're just gonna still be hood homes. They're still gonna be homes that either keep their value or go down in value. And what will those guys do? There will be tons. If this passes, guys, believe it or not, there will be tons of $50,000 homes on the market. Now, they will be in the hood. They will be in the hood. But listen, hey, who am I not to tell people to buy based on location? I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know, man.
But let's hear from someone who is saying that she believes that being on Section 8 has actually hurt her. Let's go ahead and hear from her.
Y'all, I want to get this motherfucking Section 8 voucher up and just start the over. I feel like this is holding me the back. Like, seriously, I am tired. I'm tired of this motherfucking town. This town is draining. There's no motherfucking jobs around this motherfucker. Daycare suck. The kids' families suck. Like, I'm tired. Tired. I really am. And when I say I'm tired, I am tired. Seriously. I've been on Section 8 for what? October will be 3 years. It's time for me to get the off this shit. This shit is holding me back. It really is. But that's the only thing I wanted to say. Have a blessed day. Happy Easter. Goodbye.
So while the program is on the chopping block, this is something that I 100% agree with, something that I believe, yeah, it should have a limit on there, and the funding should, hey, look, it's going to get cut back. What does that mean? With the limit of the 2 years, hopefully this will produce people to get in and out of the program and not just sit in the program forever, backlogging individuals, people who really need the help, who cannot get it. I totally 100% agree with the 2-year limit, guys. Like, it is what it is. So if you're in the program now, the one thing that I would do is try to look at trying to level yourself up, get your credit together, make sure you start saving. Yes, it's going to be painful in the beginning. Yes, you won't be able to do all the things that you want to do. But here's the one thing that I can promise you. If you pay off your debt, you don't add new debt, you get rid of things that aren't a necessity. A lot of the wants, the Netflixes, the Hulus, the going to Chick-fil-A every other weekend or every day. If you buckle down and you pay off all of your debt and you get your credit together and you make an emergency savings account, here's the one thing that I can promise you. Your financial life will be better. Your financial life will be better, and you won't need programs like this. At least programs like this, you won't need to be on them for longer than 2 years. I hope you got value from this content, but we all know you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get you to your first rental property. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.